Hi guys, this is Andrea for the A-List Online, and we have caught up with Nick and Owen from Sweet Thing. You guys want to say hi?
Hi.
Hello.
We're here at Canadian Music Fest, and they've been kind enough to give us some of their time. So to start out, guys, how did you guys come to be? How did the band come together?
Okay. I guess we've been a band for about 4 years or so. Owen and I met at theater school. We were aspiring actors. And and he was at the time was living with a friend of his from Ottawa. They were high school chums, and the three of us started the band and added a couple members in the next year or so, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. Now, a lot of artists, they're inspired by other musicians that they've seen perform.
Yes.
Who inspired you guys?
We have kind of eclectic tastes. I think we all share like a just love of pop music. So runs from, Queen to like, new stuff like Phoenix or Mickey Snow or, it's kind of all over the place. But
Same for you?
Yeah, that's basically it. As far as the influences go, it's still for me it's the first albums I ever owned were Sweet Baby James Taylor, Michael Jackson, Thriller, and Little Richard. So it's always been sort of that mix of pop and some rock and things like that.
Okay. And what are you guys working on right now?
Working on setting up dates. A lot more touring coming up. Our album's coming out in the summer, so
Okay.
We're setting up for that. And then after that comes out, touring forever and ever.
And when you guys are touring this year, what are some of your big stops?
Well, we just finished a tour with Electric Six last night. It was the last show, and it was some Ontario dates and then Montreal as well. As far as the next tour that we don't have set up yet, it'll be most likely more Canadian dates and things like that, and we'll work on branching out from there.
Okay.
hopefully China.
Yeah, China's the next stop. Yeah. I hear Bali's nice these days.
Oh no. Now, if you guys, when you look down the road for the future of the band, where do you guys see yourselves in 5 years? Where would you like to be?
Really famous and rich. No. I don't know. We don't have any. We kind of just go day by day and hope for the best. We don't, we'd like to make a career out of it and make a living doing it. That's kind of as far as we thought. We don't really know how that's going to work, or if it will at all, but hopefully it will in some way.
Well, we have faith in you.
Okay.
Judging from the catchiness of the songs, I mean, when you listen to a song once and it stays in your head.
Yeah. One of the best compliments I think we had on this last tour was just one guy who just came up and said, that third song or whichever song that he was talking about anyway. He's like, "Was that an original? I mean, did you guys write that?" And, yeah, I mean, we did. And he's like, "Oh, because it sounded really familiar," and that's something we're okay with.
We're super derivative.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, something we like to ask everybody that we interview is kind of give us a taste to your character. If you guys were exiled to a deserted island and allowed to bring one person and 2 luxury items, who would that one person be, and what would those 2 luxury items be? You can answer separately.
Oh boy, 2 luxury items.
Yeah, I'm stumped on the luxury items.
Oh gosh, we're not nearly fast or clever enough for this question.
Too early. How about?
You go first.
Yeah. Okay, so a brown paper bag for that very reason. Chaz Bono, is that her name now? His name, sorry. That'd be the person. And a Rubik's Cube.
And what about you?
I'd have to say Nelson Mandela. And I'll bring, one of those paddles and ball. That'll keep
Hours
me
of fun.
entertained. I guess that's my 2 luxury items right there, the ball and the paddle.
Yeah.
Separate, yeah.
Well, we want to thank you guys for giving us some time today. Again, this is Andrea for the A-List Online. We'll have some additional information for the guys here on the site. You can check them out. And really quickly, if we can get you guys to look in the camera and just say your names and that you're listening to the A-List Online.
My name is Nick.
My name is Owen.
We're from Sweet Thing, and you're watching
The A-List Online. Line.
Line.
That's my line.
This is gonna